if Trump, God forbid, was to pass away, Pence would be a great, fantastic addition as a president of the United States. I don't think anybody would disagree with that, especially more than Joe Biden. But you also, the problem that comes up is Joe Biden's age, which, well, he's older. And if Joe Biden passes or something happens where he's unfit to be president, that means Kamala Harris becomes president. And Kamala Harris as a president is a very, very terrible choice. I don't think a lot of people thought about this. A lot of people said, I'm going to vote for Joe Jorgensen, and I have no problem with who you vote for, who you want to win. I have no issues. That's your opinion. You're entitled to that. Welcome to America. Fantastic. What I do have a problem with is when I look at those votes and I say, well, those 40,000 or those whatever, 12,000 could have went to Trump or Biden for that regard and went to a party that actually mattered. As much as people may say libertarians have a possibility of winning, it will never happen. Ross Perot was the closest that they'll ever get. The factual part of the matter is this is the way that America is. It's a two-party system. It's Democratic and it's Republic. And you can watch these shows where I'm a fan of Crowder. I am a huge fan of Ben Shapiro, the Hodge twins, Candace Owens, a lot of people. But really more so on a conservative side than I am on the Democratic or liberal side. But I will say this, I was watching Crowder today, and something he brought up was this felt tip pen. And he just kept pushing it. And Bree was saying to me, Jay, the felt tip pen. But when you do a little bit of research, which takes all of 10 seconds in a Google, you'll pull up Fox saying that, hey, Arizona said that their systems can detect this magic marker or Sharpie, if you will, in the ballots. But everybody kept on arguing on the show about the felt tip pens. That's fine. But do you really think that the felt tip pens are 30,000 votes? Like, let's be real about it. You have to know when to fold them. Nope. You got to know when to hold them. You got to know when to fold them. We could all argue and say the ballot system is jacked up or the voting system is jacked up. The electoral college is jacked up. And there's better ways to do things. And I'm not going to disagree with that. There may be some inconsistency somewhere, but I just don't know if you're going to be able to pull. Now, if the problem I have really is with Wisconsin, right? There's a lot of jacked up things. You start reading the tweeters, you start reading, okay, Michigan, not really so much. It's a close one, and it's crazy because 2016, both of those were red, but they were blue. Also, Arizona was also red, but now it's blue. It's some things that people don't want to hear. That you could argue and say that it's opinion, but keep in mind that I'm not left, nor am I right. I am supportive of whoever the president is, and right now that is Trump, and I still support Trump. I'm just saying, in a realist type of fashion, it's not looking very good for Donald Trump. That's all I'm saying. We have to support what the general consensus wants. Right now, granted, conservatives will still hold all the seats in the Senate, but the democracy or the Democrats will be in the House. A lot of conservatives look at this as kind of Ben Shapiro specifically said it was a good thing that there's still the conservatives in the Senate, but if it doesn't get past the House, how the hell does it get to the Senate? And then if the Senate likes it, which is going to be all Republican based, and the president is Democratic, you do the math. Again, maybe that's just my realist side of looking at it. I still do not. If Biden becomes president, I will 100% support him. I won't like him, but I support it because that is where I reside. And for those of you, I just want to put this on record, for those of you that saying the Electoral College is junk, keep in mind, it's the Electoral College that got Trump elected. It did. And that's hopefully what keeps him here. Because if we went by popular vote, Hillary Clinton would have been president. And well, I would have left America 100%. Hillary Clinton would have been the worst excuse for a president ever. You could argue that all day long. I don't care. That is a terrible human being, period. Biden just can't remember what he's going to say, and he's got to read a TV. So cut the bullshit out. Cut it out. Forget Biden, forget Trump. Cut that bullshit out. If something happens to Biden, he gets dementia, or he just fails to be a president, he is unfit to be a president, Kamala Harris comes in. If Kamala Harris comes in, I can promise you, it will be a nightmare. It's not going to be good at all. At all. So when you were voting for Biden, whenever you vote for a president, you should kind of factor in, their health or whatever, or their age, or the vice president, especially here. Especially here. I'm talking about like gets dementia. Like truly cannot even read from a teleprompter type dementia. That's what I'm talking about. Full blown, out in left field, trying to catch a football. That's what I'm talking about. Like free safety on a soccer field. Totally out there. You have to look past the idea of CNN, CBS, ABC, ABS. I don't even know all their abbreviations because I don't watch any of them. But you have to get past that. It's about ready to be a real shitty 4 years. It's about to get real messy up in here. I just want people to know that. Should have got president. I do. I don't like any of the policies. The Green New Deal is terrible. The tax, you do have to give I'm going to give this one to Biden though. I've never seen a president come out of the woodwork and just say, "Hey, listen, we're going to raise everybody's taxes." I'm going to put that on record right now. We're going to raise your tax, everybody, especially if you make over 400,000. We're going to raise your tax, and I'm coming out of the door just like that. Just going to let you know now. And then I'm going to release the tax policy. Here you go. People are cool with that. What I also found baffling is that Arizona, which is a very pro-gun state, and Nevada, which is a very, pro-gun state, are both voting for Biden. I don't know if they got the memo, but Biden doesn't want people to have guns. Democrats are not typically for people. And I am from a state, keep in mind, I couldn't get a gun to protect me if I was getting robbed tonight. Like, I'm going to have to use rocks or sand and throw that at somebody. I don't have an option of a gun. So don't give me no honky bullshit about, hey, you care because you got a gun. No, I don't. I don't have a gun. I use one, but I don't have one. And that's not why. I'm just saying, I think it's mind-boggling that 2 states, very pro-gun, are voting for Biden. Someone might want to let them know that they're about ready to lose half the shit that they have. You might need to tell them. So just a heads up. Just letting you know, Nevada and Arizona. It was at this point you realize you fucked up. Shit! I did not hear that episode. Nope, you didn't. All I'm saying is I am for the Constitution, right? I am for America. 100% patriotic. 100%. If you want to carry a shotgun and a bow and arrow and walk down the street, first off, people are going to think you're out of your fucking tree because I don't know why you have a bow and arrow and a shotgun. Like, pick your weapon of choice and go with that one. Don't ever walk down the street with a crossbow. You're going to get locked up because that's ridiculous. I don't know what you're using that for. But I guess the bright side of it is for all you potheads out there with the Democrats. I'm going to tell you this. You're going to lock down America, though. You best believe that. You think it sucks now. You about ready to see your whole state shut down because Biden believes that everybody's got to be wearing a mask. I'm not a mask wearer. So I know what you're going to say is, why are you such a vigilante, Jay? I'm not a vigilante. It's my freedom of choice. Just like it's your choice of what gender you want to be today, it's my choice to put a fucking mask on my face. And don't be a mask shamer. Don't say you need to wear a mask, because I'm going to tell your fat ass to stop eating fucking Whoppers and Big Macs. Don't tell me what I got to do. I don't want to wear a mask. I'm not going to wear a mask. If I have to go to a place where I got to wear a mask, then absolutely I'll put one on because I don't want to be a vigilante. But in general speaking, I don't think everybody needs to have a mask. I don't. I'm not for it. I'm not with it. I'm just putting that on record now. I don't see 4 years. That's why I'm saying Kamala Harris is about to be a president. 2022, 2023. welcome. I'll tell you this, though. If she gets president, you could bet your bottom dollar she will not get reelected. Nope. No way. No way, no how. Pence is going to come through. NJ Hayes. Watch.